Hi, this is Dora, and I talked to you this morning and asked if I could send you a video. So here it is. I will just get right to it and try to keep it fairly short and sweet for you. So as you can see, I'm starting by opening up with your website. And it's a good website. It's got a call to action right here, which is really great. People like to have that right at the top. They don't want to have to search for it. You've got your About Us and some great pictures. The one thing I would really recommend is that you have some more content on your site. So Google sends out crawlers to crawl your site. And not only do they determine whether, the information is relevant for you, what you're doing, but it also measures how many words that you have. So right now, in order to rank on the first page in Google, you have to have an average of about 1,500 words. So that's a big point. I would go ahead and add that content, and that'll help you out a lot. Your biggest competitor, I mean, I looked it up. Let's see if I can get to my Google here. No, that's not it. Well, anyway, I was doing some research and was able to find your main competitor, and it was South Shore Renovations. So they were on the Google Map Pack. And so what that is let me just go here and I will type, I'm just going to do a random one. So remodeling, let's do Rockland, Massachusetts. So when you open that page, usually at the top, if there are some ads, they're going to be right in this area. And then you come to what's called this map pack. So the map pack, the way you get on the top here is by having citations in directories like Yelp and White Pages, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, House, those kinds of things. And what a citation is it means that you have to have your name of your company, the phone number, the address, everything that you have on your Google business page, you want to have in the directory. And that's what gets you to rank #1 here, which is super important because most people will click on one of these three businesses. They will get the majority of the work because it's fast, it's easy, and that's what people want. People want simple. So once you go down just a little bit more is when you come down to the organic search. So, at the very top, almost always are things like Home Advisor and Yelp and Angie's List, those things. But what we really want to look at is to see, who the first company is that's ranking in organic. And, that was the South Shore homeowner model, home and remodel that I talked to you about a minute ago. So anyway, that's why you want to, increase your content on your page, etc. That will help you to rank higher in the organic search here. So let me go to a software I have. It's called Ahrefs. And what this does is it just kind of tells me a little bit about what's going on with the website to kind of give you an idea what you can do to fix this, because all these things are things you can do yourself. I mean, of course, there are people like me who can do it for you, but you are very able to do it yourself. What we have here, it's called a domain rating. So what this is it's basically the trust that Google has on your site. Okay. And then you've got your URL rating, and that is your power. So these numbers are pretty low. You probably want to get up there in the 30s, 40s, somewhere around there. And then it would help you to rank higher as well. The way you do that is by having good quality backlinks and quality referring domains. So a backlink means that somebody else has either given you a shout out or they have a blog and they've linked back to your site. So if somebody clicks on it, they come to your page. Maybe it's another company that does, house maintenance or that does repairs, or, a handyman from another city. If they connect back to you, that's saying, hey, these guys trust them. So that'll give you more power as well. Another thing is keywords. So you don't have any keywords right now. And when I get to the next part for South Shore, I'll show you how that can be important. But the one backlink that you do have, it's actually coming from your own. So there's nothing wrong with that either. But we want to get you some higher power ones. Actually, I'm sorry, this is TNT, but it's a 61. So that's good. That's a good backlink. If you were able to get, several more of those, it would bring you up in the ranks really quickly. So just to compare, here's South Shore. Theirs is a nice site too. They have a form here, which is also a really good idea for you to add if you can, because once they fill out this form and they send it to you, then you have the opportunity to market to them in the future if you've got other things going on. They do have a little bit more content than, is on your site, which helps them to rank higher. I don't think they've got 1,500 words here. They probably have 600 words, maybe 7, at the highest. So that just goes to show you that it wouldn't be super hard to beat them out if you added the, 1,500 words of content. So I would just want to show you also their Ahrefs just to compare it for you. So, they don't have a high backlink profile either as far as like their power or their trust, but they do have a lot of backlinks. So more isn't always better with backlinks because you want quality over quantity. So, but they've got some decent backlinks here, and there's some that are pretty small, but that's all right because they all average out in the long run. So these backlinks, it's a good backlink profile, and eventually those numbers that they have are going to go higher because they have a good backlink profile. Let me go back here real quick. And so for keywords, this is huge. Keywords, they've got 185 of them. So there are 70 people every month who look for South Shore contractors. So they get 5 people out of that, and they're number 5 on the list. So if they were a little higher, or if you were to come in higher using this keyword, you'd get 5 or more people that are coming to your site every month. Look at for garage remodeling. 600 people are looking for that every month. And that's more of a national keyword though. It's not local. But still, even if you were only getting a few people out of it, if you ranked and number 1 in this, you might get 5 people out of it. So 70 people look for South Shore builders. Look at this, garage renovation, again, 350 people look at it, but their position isn't great on a lot of these. They're number 10 and number 25. And if you can get up to number 1, then you're pulling in a much higher number of these people that are going in and looking for jobs to be done. So that's what I wanted to send you. If you've got a chance and, can send me a few lines of feedback, that would be fabulous. Otherwise, I'll probably reach out to you, probably tomorrow and just see if you've had a chance to look at it. And, if not, no problem. I'll just follow up another day. But I hope you have a great day. Thanks.